Boy, this Vanity Fair article that came out interviewing Riley is just juicy. It's really great stuff. And it looks like the article was written by a reporter who met her when she was in Switzerland. And the reason why she was in Switzerland is because she came out and said she has Lyme disease, which is a shock to me. I'm probably a lot of us, and so that is why she subsequently had a surrogate for her daughter. So we did. Nobody noticed that she was pregnant. I know I did a small little deep dive into it, trying to backtrack all the pictures, because unfortunately, there had been honestly some rumors that Lisa Marie Presley had been carrying her baby for her, with those pictures of her being, with a distended stomach. And I looked at it a couple times. I thought it was kind of could be impossible at her age. I mean, I'm her age, and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't carry my kids kids. But then, what a noble thing if she did, and what an odd thing for that family to do. You never know. Like, I'm watching a YouTube channel and they're talking about it. And they're like, you don't know all the secrets about the Presleys. And I'm like, really? Would Lisa Marie actually carry Riley's baby? And wouldn't that have been a whole odd turn of events? But anyhow, so honestly, she's got Lyme disease, which is sad to hear that she's going to Switzerland in order to get treatment there. And she says that in Switzerland they change the blood or work with the blood. And when I looked up what Swiss Medica, looks like they're a clinic there, and they're working with stem cells. So I'm thinking maybe she might be getting some sort of stem cell treatment. And honestly, she's such an active girl. I kudos to her. She's going and going. And it's a little bit worrisome that she's going and blowing so fast after her mother, and maybe not settling down and dealing with all the things. But I don't. How would you handle it all? So another thing with this article that came out, there's lots and lots and lots of juicy things, and I think it's worth anybody's reading. I'm going to link it below. So she responded to Graceland and all of the stuff with Priscilla, and she is basically saying that Priscilla is just her grandmother, and that Riley had never been on the business side, and that she says that her grandmother made the decision to open Graceland, and her grandmother, that's all she's done her whole life was work with Graceland, and that Elvis was the love of her life. So this is what Riley thinks of her grandmother, and Riley definitely believes what Priscilla is telling her. And so I know that there are a lot of comments and a lot of people saying that they feel like Riley has done Elvis's legacy wrong by allowing Priscilla to be buried at Graceland. I say time will tell, because I think it's going to be what the fans say and how the fans feel when Priscilla winds up being buried there as well. I know when I was talking to my mother about this whole situation, because she didn't know all the intricacies, I had to break it down to her. And I was saying, well, Riley's made her the special advisor, and she's going to be buried as close to Elvis as possible. And my mother's like, what kind of attorneys did Riley have? I can't even believe that they let this happen. So my mother is blaming it on the attorneys. And anyhow, Riley's saying everything's okay and all of that. So there's a lot more in the article, and I'll break it down in another video. Just wanted to get this to you guys real quick. Thanks, guys.